Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm gonna do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me to Libra's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good only. Remove me and allow me to be the purest channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Metatron, give me as well as Libra clarity. Ashe. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome and welcome back. All right, Libra. I'm hearing that. Moving on up to the east side. In a deluxe apartment in the sky. All right. There's a movement, a passion, movement that your higher self is guiding. It's a removal. It's moving away from anything that's no longer serving you and moving you towards your passions. You may have been in the fire in some type of fire. But there is obstacles being removed and the outcome is about to become very positive. You have a soul family or that's coming in support. You're about to see the order for some type of chaos. You're about to see the wish fulfillment that's here. I'm getting experience, but this is moving swiftly. This realization, I'm getting a realization happening so fast. It's a situation of I'm seeing so like a it's they steady giving me references about a fire. So like you leave a towel on the stove and the towel catches on fire, and you realize as soon as you do that you've been doing that for a while. And I'll say, like, I'm seeing it happening to a adult or a teenager, and then them realizing or hearing the voice of their grandparent, or when they were a child, their parents telling them, like, don't put the towel on the stove, it could start a fire. It's a realization. It's like as soon as one thing happens, something else happened. It's like you've been cold or closed off from something, energy mentally. From that example, it's like I keep hearing, oh, that couldn't happen to me. Oh, no, that couldn't happen to me. But as soon as it happens, it's a realization. It's a nostalgia of I've had this thing happen before, but it's sending you this movement and sending you down a path that is very celebratory. A community of people that you've wished for, you've longed for. I'm hearing that song, God has not given us the spirit of fear. Yeah, there's a treasure in this realization. You're going to become a service to the spirit, to your higher self, to God. Because you're going to be able to, like, connect dots of this happened in my past, this is happening now. Like, okay, so this is where I need to go. The transformation from this realization, I keep getting like a shake up energy. It's a movement that's happening fast, but it's coming in, and the shift is like boom, 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 boom. I'm hearing, I see you, you see me? Tell me more on this energy for Libra. So you could have been in the energy of if it's broken, don't fix it. But you're gonna have to change that for you to be able to experience the look or the, I keep hearing nostalgia. It's an energy of a child always wanting to go to Disney World, and then when they become an adult, they finally go, and it's everything that they've dreamed of and so much more. It's like things are falling into place for you, Libra. Things are happening that you could only dream of. I'm hearing only in my wildest dreams. But it was your cold energy, you trying to demand things, you're trying to, like, mentally, you've been in a situation of trying to think something over and over again, where now your overthinking has become the very obstacle that needs to be removed. And as soon as you get out of your head, then you're able to go on this journey. But it's the realization that I have the support I need. I have the, I'm seeing someone, so I'm seeing connect the dots, but in real life, I'm seeing somebody like jumping from one dot to another dot to another dot, like a hopscotch, but just dots, just one dot, but it's set up. So when my children were small, I used to draw these pictures, and I would put like 1, 2, 3 on a picture for them to be able to connect the dots on the ground with chalk, and they would jump from the numbers, and that's what I'm seeing. They would draw a line, and then they would jump, then draw a line, so they can get the bigger picture. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone connecting the dots. They seeing the bigger picture. They're understanding how one thing led to another that's going to lead to another. It's an energy of like this being out of your hands and this being the time for this. You've gotten to a position or a place that you could see the dots. I'm seeing an angel been guiding you, but you couldn't see or couldn't make sense of something. It's taking me back to that example of the fire on the stove. It's like you've gotten warnings, you've gotten do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, and you couldn't do it that way. It was because you couldn't understand why. So you got to a place of being in your head like, okay, why is this happening? Okay, Like, how is it that I'm steady, being saved? There hasn't been a fire yet. I see you guys kind of like in your head, kind of mocking the spirit realm, and not in a bad way, but just a overly thinking way, where it's like, well, I always put the towel on the stove. It ain't never been no fire. And then that one day that it happens, is like, okay, let me start thinking back on every time it has happened and what has happened around me. What, like, what was I thinking about? What, like having a deep dive, because you're now able to see where you've always been lucky, and you've, like scathed or been rescued from danger. Ooh. All right, angels, what messages do you have for Libra? This could have been like a dream that you've had since you were a child. Like, if you've always wanted to be in the medical field, or always wanted to do hair and nails, or you've always wanted to be like, whatever it is, it's an energy of, you've had this since you were a child, and you've been giving the steps and guidance to take this step, but you've overthought this for so long that now is the time for you to realize that you got all the support you need to make it happen. I'm here. Let's make it happen, Captain. All right. So there's a life review that needs to be done, which I already spoke upon. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life as well as your career. And it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position, because you're being lovingly guided to guide others. There are some things that are ending for other things to begin. Okay, so speak your truth. Because you're weaving a new story right now. You're weaving a new story. The people that you thought were a part of your soul family, but they are creating chaos, or they have created chaos. Speak whatever it is you need to them. And if your higher self, your intuition, your God, whatever, however you want to word it, nickname, whatever, if you're being tugged to move away, do so. The signs and synchronicities are with you always. Be very aware of them. This new story that you're weaving, I'm hearing it's important for your spiritual growth. It's important for your spiritual growth. It's going to possibly change the way that you aesthetically look on the outside. So be patient as you light your fire. Significance around fire. Fire stands for passion. Let your soul family rest. And so you can believe in yourself. Okay? Fire. I have a read that's it's called Character, and this is the energy I'm picking up on. It's you having to be put in the inferno for a new, okay? If I'm not mistaken, it's a welder as the image. But I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribers again. And until next time, namaste and blessings to you and yours.